Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different and going to be doing my own nails. As you can see, they're in a bad way at the moment, but I will be using the brand called Halo, as I love them, and it's just a gel application polish and no acrylics, no tips, just the colour. So let's get started. So first of all, I need to shape my nails. I like square nails, so just go gently at the top. I like to get a bit of a rougher nail file rather than a soft one because I find it works quicker. But if you've got really soft nails, then I would suggest getting a softer file. I also like to do the shape what they call squircle, so it's square but it's just rounded on the edges, and I tend to find that doesn't catch then, because if you have really square nails, you're more likely to catch things. So just do this to every nail until you get your desired shape. Right, so once you have your desired shape, I'm going to go in with a applicator, and this is just to push back your cuticles. So there is two different sides to it depending on how big your nails are on your fingers, but I've got really tiny little nails, so I use a tiny one. You just want to push them back as much as you can. I normally have dry cuticles but more on the edge rather than the centre, but sometimes you will find that you need to go more in the centre. Now I'm going to get some cuticle cutters and just cut away the excess skin. And this is the bit where it's going to be dry around your cuticle. And don't worry at this point if it still looks messy, because we are going to buff them up in the next process. Right, so once you've done your cuticles to how you like them, I'm just going to go in with a buffing block. And this, if you just rub it over your nail, this is to smooth out the surface so you've got no lumps, bumps, or any sharp edges. And again, do this to every nail. Right, now they're all buffed out, I'm just going to get up a cotton wool pad, which you can get from anywhere really. And I'm going to be using some acetone-free nail polish remover. This one is from Superdrug, but again, you can use any acetone-free nail polish. And I'm just going to rub over that, and that's going to take out any oil from your nails. Once we apply the base coat of the gel, it will have something better to stick to. Because if you have oily nails, they'll basically slide off. Right, now your nail is prepped, it's ready. First off, we're going to be using a base coat, which is just a clear coat, again, just before you put your colour on. And you just reapply it to every nail. I find this bit quite quick to do, as it's clear. Still be careful, but you don't have to be so precise. And if you go out, you just make sure you clean up the area that you've gone outside. And again, when you're doing this, make sure you get the tip of the nail covered. We don't want them chipping. And I find with these brand, Halo, you can get them from Pure Nails. I find that they tend to last anything from 2 to 5 weeks. On hands, that is. If you do your toes, I don't know about you girls or boys, but toes last forever. Right, once they are all done, I'm just going to pop them in the machine for a 30-second countdown. Right, now they're all prepped, they're all shiny, we are ready to go in the colour. So I'm going to go for a crazy design today. I'm going to go for a watermelon colour, watermelon design. So these are very bright. Such a nice colour though. And then I've got, as well as the green, which is called neon green. I'm going in with one called neon coral, which is like that. So very bright, very summer vibe, very holiday, but I thought I'd brighten up this doom and gloom London weather. Now I must say, normally we tend to do 2 coats on gel application, but for this one, because they are so bright, you may need to do another coat. And notice I'm only putting half of the green on this one, and that's because we are going to be doing a design, so I only really need to cover half. Right, so the next colour I'm going to be doing is the neon colour. Wow, that's so bright. So that's what we're going to start with, and then we're going to pop these in the machine for 60 seconds. Right, now they have set, we are going to reapply and do another coat. You want to make sure that they're very thin coats. You don't want to do something too thick just to get the actual colour, because we're going to probably be doing another coat after, just because you don't want them really thick and gloopy. Like that, you can see the difference between a second coat and the first coat. But as I said before, you don't want them looking see-through-y, which some colours can do, so that's fine. You just go over with another coat. There is the second coat, and again pop them in for 60 seconds. Right, so they're looking fine to me. I will go over that green one. The pink's fine, but the green one I'm just going to do one more thin coat, just so it is a very solid colour. And then the next step will be the artwork that I'm going to be doing. Again, nothing crazy, but I'm sure if anyone picked up one of these nail tools, you'll be able to get the grip of it. 60 seconds. Right, so now they are cured. I'll just give you a show. We're going to be doing something a bit crazy, as you can tell by the description. I'm sure you know what's coming, but we're going to be doing watermelon nails. So I'm just going to get one of these little tools. I actually picked mine up from Poundland. It came in an art set, so it wasn't anything to do with nails, but I find the tip very, very useful. It's very, very precise. So we're going to go on that, the one that's got the half, looks like 3/4, but the half green. And we're just going to start just off centre, and we're going to go around in a circular motion, almost like a half moon, like a watermelon. Now you have your shape that you like, you're just going to fill this all in, so let's get doing. So it looks something like that. And then just pop that in. I'm only going to pop this in for 30 seconds. And I'm going to go over it probably about 3 times again, and then we're going to get the white colour just to define it, along with some black pip seeds. Right, now that's out, we are going to repeat what we had just done. So I like to just go in with the tool first, just to make sure I get that definition of the shape. And then once you have that outline, and then with your tool, I would say on this coat, do the very, very tip of the nail, just along here, just so you seal that colour. And then again, I'm going to go in with the brush, pick up some colour, and just go over it. So I did have one of these and I broke it a little while ago, but I found that using this, like this, actually you can get in all them little nooks and crannies. So I just like to go over, around the cuticle, just to make sure we have a crisp line. Again, pop it in for 30 seconds, and then we'll do the last coat. And then again, I know it can be repetitive, but you don't have to do this section, you don't have to do the watermelon, you can just go in with a solid plain colour. I just like to be a bit arty and try something new. I actually saw these on Instagram, someone had posted and I really loved them, so I thought, why not try, give it a go. And because they are your own nails, if they're not up to, they don't have to be perfect as such. Practice on yourself, practice makes perfect, as they say. And the more you do, the more you'll find little tips for yourself that you come across along the way. You might go on YouTube, find some other tips from everyone, and then you just make your own method of how to use your tools. Again, I literally got these artist brushes from Poundland, and I found them the best thing ever. And again, pop them in for 30 seconds. Now I'll always wipe off my, there you go. See, I know it's Poundland, that's how they can break, but I won't let go of it. Just wipe off with acetone-free nail polish remover, just so it's nice and clean. And then I'm now going to go in with a white, and this is to define the green from the pink. I'm going to go in with that small one that I showed you earlier, the broken one, which I now have two basically. And I'm just going to get the tip of the white, just like that. And I'm going to just define on that centre line and go around it. And I'm just gonna go in like that. And now you can start to see that the shape has taken place for watermelon. So pop that in for 30 seconds. How cute do they look? Right, you wouldn't probably need to do this, but I like to be making sure that the colour is a very solid colour, not a sheer colour. So I just want to go in again, just go over that white line with a second coat. It won't need a third coat, just like so. Pop them in. So now we have our watermelon in shape. I'm just going to get the black colour and we're going to draw some tiny little pips on it. So I'm only going to do about 3, I think, again with my small tool. I've just acetoned it with the acetone free, and I've just put a tiny little bit of black on it. And I'm going to draw it in like an oval shape to a point, like a pip. I'm going to do a few of them, and you can do these in any direction. I wouldn't say do them all in the same direction because I wouldn't say that's realistic. Like so. Pop them in 30 seconds. And I'm going to go in again with one more coat of black. And again, just very small. And pop them in again. Make sure to clean your tools as you're going along, as well as afterwards you can sterilise them. Especially if you've got clients, make sure you always sterilise and clean your tools. Now they are out, they're cured, I'm going to go in with a top coat. This is just a regular one, so this will give you a nice glossy shine at the end. But you can get a matte top coat. Make sure that you cover the tips, as that will secure your nails and you're less likely to chip them. Don't get me wrong, chips can happen. These are your nails, especially if you've washed up and everything. If you wear gloves, then you're more likely to protect them, but these things can happen, unfortunately. But I do find with the Halo brand, they are the best I use. I started off using the shellac brand, but they are quite expensive. They are about 15 to 20 pounds per bottle. I think these come in at about £6 a bottle, and I find these actually lasted better on me and my clients. So especially for the price, you can't go wrong. So I'm going to cure them for 60 seconds. Now they're cured, I'm going to go in, get a cotton pad with the acetone free. Make sure it's acetone free because regular acetone will strip your nails, which we don't want. Pop some on there. I'm literally going to go over each nail. I know this can be scary because some people are like, oh my god, don't take off my nail polish. But believe me, it just takes off that sticky residue that's sitting from the polish that we've applied. Once we've done that, you can go in and you can go in with an oil just to pop over your cuticles, the cuticle oil, and that is the finished result. So I'm going to now repeat this on the other hand, so I'll see you in a mo. So there we have it, guys. This is the finished look. I've just done the second hand off camera just because it's quite repetitive. So there. I hope you all enjoy and I hope you like it.